Hey! How is everyone? Hello and welcome! Yeah. Hi, Bear. Thank you for the wake-up call. I was trying to enjoy a nice, cool, casual return to the stream sphere, and you just, as usual, are here to drop a metal pipe on my head. Where would I be without you, Bear? Where would I be? Thank you for loving the background, and oh my god. Thank you to Starbound Siren, Vesra, for the 3-month sub, as well as Rizuragi for the sub as well. I hope your improved patronage to the Akashic Records serves you well as we are able to continue sharing knowledge. My Monday has been pretty nice so far. My mic is about as loud as it can get without peaking. I could turn it up, but I'd have to hear from a couple of people who are wanting to say to turn it up. But yeah, I've been having a pretty nice time today so far. Been playing a little bit of Helldivers off stream because when you can actually get into the game, that game is really fun. That's been nice. Yeah, I'm at the same volume that I've always been, and I don't want to make my mic peak, so this is kind of like the highest that it goes. Although, well, I usually need to project a little bit anyway, so this is all just fine. Fine. Looking good. Hope you guys have been having a really nice Monday yourselves. I know it's Monday, but you know, we make it good in every way that we can. Okay, let's see here. Am I in a forest of purple? I mean, well, oh, you're talking about the backdrop outside my window. Yes. As we know, purple is my favorite color, which you probably wouldn't guess by the rest of my design, but I decided to decorate the outside areas of my realm with a little bit of cute purpleness. Alrighty. I think we all know what we're here for, isn't that right? Purple is your first favorite color? What do you mean your first favorite? Are you just saying that you have a few favorite colors? Because I do too. Purple is definitely still my top favorite, of course. You have multiple favorites in the case someone also likes the same color, right? Because you're like a pathological contrarian, aren't you? You always have to be slightly different from everyone else. Not that there's any, yeah, see, you do admit it. Not that there's anything like really wrong with that. Where Lanson? The Lanson's over there. He's just sleeping right now. There, Lanson. Hello, Lanson. Yes, you found him. Careful not to boop him on the snoot too much, otherwise he might wake up. You don't want to be the same color as someone in the game or something. That's fair, that's reasonable. Ooh. That doesn't work out exactly how I wanted it to. Yeah. I can see how that'd be confusing, especially in a game like, I don't know, Lethal Company, where like you kind of figure out who's who based on what color suit they're wearing. Or what their voice sounds like when they're screaming for their lives. Ah. Alright. Enough fooling around. Where were we? That's right, we were in Valhalla. It's a little bit more Valhalla time. I think we are so close to the end, and I can't figure out exactly when that is gonna be, because this is probably the part of the game that I remember the least. Or Jill. Who is the person with the mechanical keyboard who gets eaten first? Yes! Unironically, yes. The other day I was playing when I had a cold, and so I was coughing occasionally, and that was like actually terrifying because we did run into eyeless dogs a few times, and I had to like sit there holding back my coughing as hard as possible. And then, you know, I'm not the one who got myself and everyone else killed when dogs came around. So I did good. Anyway, let's kill the music and wake up the game. There we go. Dealing with IRL debuffs, seriously. Okay, so Rent is due on the 30th. I'm pretty sure the 30th is like the second to last day. I think New Year's is like when we actually end the game. So we're actually getting pretty close. Jill wants to buy an Alex doll. Otherwise she'll get distracted. Don't think we can afford that. Oh, hey, it's a character from YIIK. You know, I don't think I actually want to deal with that. What it... God, maybe my cough isn't gone. This is... Yeah, we already did that. We learned about Kanyeism. Because that's the thing for some reason. I'm gonna save money. Because, dear God, we cut it way too close when it came to losing power. So I want to get like a little bit of a buffer by just being distracted one day. I know it's only 350, but we gotta be a little stingy for now. All right. Well, we already took care of all the phone stuff previously, so let's get back into it. Tip of the tongue keeps the lips. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Gil's in the back sorting out an ingredients shipment I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me! No! I'm in charge and I want you to pet me! We haven't gotten new music. I want new music. I really want music. Music. Oh well. It's time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay! Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't! Will! You called? I don't know if I want to give Red Shiva the satisfaction of petting him. He's gonna have such an attitude about it. He said Will, not Gil. Who the hell's Will? Nobody! Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will! Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who? Me or Will? You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened?
Well, aren't we spirited today?
Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio?
Why don't you sound so weirded out?
You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy.
Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know.
So it's an all-in act then?
Wasn't it obvious?
I guess. He also could have just been crazy. I was kind of on the side of he's maybe just crazy.
Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane?
Sure. I'm a bartender at a tender bar. Oh, Jill. Jill does put up a lot. Bleeding Jane. I almost forgot what the drink was. I'm just as bad as Jill. Oh, nope. It's weird that a Bloody Mary is served without any alcohol in it. You would think it would have at least, like, optional Carmotrin, but it just doesn't have any. Bleeding Jane.
Yes, this is just the thing.
So, tired of putting on an act. Care to explain?
It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now.
Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though?
Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion.
Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion?
Yes.
You do know how weird that sounds, right?
It sounds weird.
You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there.
And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on.
Huh. Yeah, I was with him on that one. Huh?
I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read.
Man. Man's got a point.
Giving me yet another layer of enigma.
How's like and to throw away your pride and act like an actual idiot all the time. Huh. Well, congrats. No offense, I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me.
Thanks. Say, gonna give me something spicy?
Sure. The lead actor of Night of the ID Snatcher's name was... Evil Villain, always the clown. Yep. Evil clown. Something spicy. What's the most expensive spicy thing? It's the Bloom Light. Age on the rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Hey, thanks for being here, Bear. Enjoy your looking and have fun with Helldivers. Make sure to go to Malevelon Creek. No, seriously. Although actually, we're kind of getting fucked up on the bug side too, so, you know, use your better judgment, I guess. Blue light.
Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender?
I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. Yeah, it's... Whether or not you can get in is the big problem, Bear, so good luck in that lock-in queue.
That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion.
3 hours? Oh my god. It took, It took me and my duo like a little over half an hour today. I mean, it is a Monday, so you might be lucky. It was a weekend yesterday, so. Anyway, question for everybody. Since Virgilio is making a great point here. Uh-oh.
Welcome.
Twitch. Don't throttle me right now. Oh, God. Well, as I was saying, question for the forum, everybody. Since Virgilio actually has a point here, everybody usually has a pretty strong opinion on spicy foods. Where do you guys sit on that? Are you the type who really likes spicy stuff and tries to set yourself on fire as much as you can, or are you kind of not so much a fan of it? Do you love or hate spicy things? This is like important to me that I know. Please answer at your convenience whenever you guys catch up with stream delay. Huh. Oh, thank God, I think we're stabilizing. Yes, okay, cool. Do you like it?
Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand.
I love all spicy things other than hot sauce. I love a good hot sauce, but it depends on... Oh. It depends on the hot sauce itself and like kind of like what qualities it's got in it. Honestly, neutral. Again, just like he said, that's very uncommon. I love spicy stuff personally. I don't... For spice and curry and dry rubs though, yeah, I really like curry. Curry is probably like my favorite meal, my go-to safe food. I can put up with like really high spice. I have a pretty high tolerance, but I don't like go looking for things that are just like absurdly spicy. But I do think there are certain foods that are just straight up enhanced when they've got like a really solid kick to them. I just don't, I don't know. I'm not one of those people who's gonna find like the spiciest peppers possible and just go eating them. There's a certain point where like you're literally just eating capsaicin. There's no like flavor going on there. What's the point? Anyway.
As things are, I might actually pursue that dream.
Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now.
Hey, bartender.
Call me Jill.
I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior and thank you at that.
Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at me at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client, after all. Having something spicy with a sweet cider is great. Yes. The only thing I don't like is combining carbonated stuff with spicy stuff. I do it all the time, don't get me wrong, because most things I eat, I like to make them at least a little bit spicy, and I like carbonated drinks. But when you combine them, it just sucks. Because, like, normally when you have a drink on hand, it can kind of, like, slightly wash away a little bit of the spiciness, but, like, carbonated stuff is just spicy water. So it's just more pain.
Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet.
You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name?
It might be. It might not.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you,
Dorothy?
Dorothy's doing that too, kinda.
Yeah, exactly. Jesse, you make a really good point. Drinking a soda after you've had something super spicy is like slapping a sunburn. That's perfect.
Did you say something?
Just rambling. Pay me no mind.
Hey, I didn't say Dorothy wasn't perfect. Dorothy is great.
You haven't been much a fan of the newer advent of you eating capsaicin powder instead of actual chili and spicy dishes? I didn't know that was a thing. Half the point of adding spice to a dish is to add, like, the flavor of the pepper or chili it came from. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar?
I was avoiding some chaps, then came to this alley.
Huh. Again.
Again?
In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public.
You make me sound like a criminal.
You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is the more active predator? I don't know. I can't stand being around fast-talking salesmen. I've had a couple times, and it's like, oof. That's what makes spicy stuff good, is the flavor that comes with it. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, some people just like to put themselves through pain, and those are what we call masochists. A troublesome part of the city, right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar, and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling myself so much.
I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though?
Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days.
In any case, can I get something bitter here?
On it. Something bitter. 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 Salesmen have no human thoughts behind those eyes. Yeah, they're just like, sales numbers. Metrics. Oh, what's this? A polite and nice person? More like easy prey. Because, like, what they'll do is they'll just talk you into a corner, and they'll just, like, they'll ask leading question after leading question, and they'll just kind of, like, verbally, they'll just hold you by the hand and walk you into a trap. And it works. It's awful and scary how well it works. Sometimes the only defense is to be kind of rude to them. Here.
This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender?
As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't.
Jill!
Jill! How could you? You don't like coffee? I love coffee.
Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day.
What about her? Still scared of her?
Not really, but she looks so familiar.
Unless you have the antisocial buff.
Yeah, some people just don't look very approachable.
Unfortunately, I guess I look really approachable because even random strangers who have, like, no other ulterior motive to talk to me will just walk up to me and talk to me. Happens a lot. Like, most of the time that I go out, and like, if I'm going out with other people, strangers will just pick me out of the group and decide to talk to me. It's so strange. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer?
No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's something really familiar about her.
Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out.
You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything.
Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Oh god. Why don't I remember what voice I gave this guy?
It was, something like this, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I remember the nasally part of it.
And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you?
Gut punch.
Okay. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big gut punch. Boom. Here.
Well, you got it right.
So, what's up now?
A bit of holiday blues, you could say.
So you celebrate Mega Christmas?
Why wouldn't I?
You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And, you know, cheapskate.
If you have something to say it.
I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season.
A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, if the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time.
Kind of already was that for a really long time, buddy.
Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that Turbo Male guy. Started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring.
Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name.
It is.
Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? Looks like George Costanza. I think that is on purpose. Oh, good. Yeah, if you're having latency problems, guys, we did have a little bit of a connection hiccup. Just go ahead and refresh if you're still in a big delay.
His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Techie names were not a problem.
Now I'm just like talking normally but really nasal. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And, of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Ah, yeah! You guys are gonna give me heart problems. Add the metal pipe, Valkyr said. It'll be so funny, Malkyr said. Oh, God. So funny for everybody but me. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. I don't like this word. Negative Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas.
And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed.
So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male?
Yup.
That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke.
The holiday is a joke.
And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus?
No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus.
It's a hipster holiday!
Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else.
I see.
I guess nowadays it's not even hipsters, it's like dude bros. Podcast bros.
Anything else I can get you?
Give me a fringe waiver, will you?
Sure.
Festivus. Ugh. Carnivorous skin disease. Nothing is different. Holy crap, I almost forgot what the drink was. I need to pay more attention. Because now I can't just read what the drink is, I have to actually remember. Orange waiver.
Right, thanks.
So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street?
Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of the White Knights stopped, so there's that.
Really?
Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much onto that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit.
That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? No, I'm not EP. I'm not EP. It's too easy for me to be EP. Too early. Goodness. No. Shush. Enough of this. I can't eat. We must stream.
All records, whatever happened there, have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now.
Ah! Somehow I knew that one was coming. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went in there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Yeah, it's... I don't know, there's something about Art Vandelay's voice that makes me want to yawn.
Hey, bartender, you okay?
Sorry, got distracted.
There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Rain in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar.
Actually... I think that one's true.
But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold on to one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender.
Please come again. Okay then. No, wait, she's out. His voice sounds like I'm edging a yawn mixed with Kermit. No, what has happened? I know his voice was different at the start. Then again, I think everybody's voice but Jill's is, like, changed completely. Gail! You there? Yeah, taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. I got smug face. Smug Gil. I'm curious about keeping this save just because I'm wondering if we could have served Helio a different drink to get like a different ending with him. Because that's the thing that we gotta start watching out for now. Ooh. I bet it's gonna be a thing with Kira and Mickey. I'm debating on saves coming, but I'm not gonna do it just yet. If I like mess up on Kira Mickey or something, or like a character that we really like, or at least that I really like, then I'll try it again.
Because I know she comes back. She does come back. Anyway, things are pretty quiet outside. Oh yeah. They sure are quiet. Anyway.
Oh! New person? Sounded high-pitched. Mew. Hey, Miko.
Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It certainly is. Welcome. What can I get you? Actually, I'm looking for...
What the hell?
Hey! We got an Achivo!
This is a secret client. Yay!
Actually, I'm looking for...
Lexi!
There she is. I'm looking for some stuff. I'll be with you in a second.
Kinda looks like 9S.
Don't worry, I'll just have a drink in the meantime.
But mushroom head looking X. It's funny too, because it looks like it's supposed to be like, you know, the haircut of like the Major from Ghost in the Shell, but it's like not angular enough. It looks pretty goofy.
So, you're Jill? You know me? I've been keeping in touch with Dana ever since she left Neo San Francisco.
When did the gay sex happen? Wow.
She always talks about you, about her sister, about her friend in Panama, about her sister, and about this dog she picked up from the street.
A dog?
Yeah, I think she called him Gillian.
Yeah, no gay sex here. Just I didn't realize they were all from YIIK. It's like kinda less cool. That can't be right. First I've heard of this dog.
Yeah, she told me he appeared at the door looking pretty pitiful. And she always talks so happily about he opens up to the people around him. She's even asked me for help finding him where he came from.
She thinks it's a dog. So a dog, huh? I like her so far too. I like her little face lines. It's like she's got cyberware or something, but that hair is so dumb. Achoo!
Did you hear something outside? Probably just a dog sneezing.
What can I get you?
Let's try the Fringe Weaver. On it.
Fringe Weaver? Yeah. 90s knife side bangs, yeah. Age. It's read-only memories. That's right, yes. It is read-only memories. I remember reading about that. A Fringe Weaver.
Seems right. Thanks. Ah, sorry. My office is a mess, so I can't let you come in right now. I'll just go buy some... Take your time. This is the first time I've seen her get excited about someone. Well, I guess it's almost been 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief stint with me at the Neo San Francisco Police Department.
Hey! That's where the cop things come from. Huh. Another thing to add to the oddly adventurous past of my boss. You already knew this, Jill!
Oh, maybe you didn't remember it because you were drunk.
I can't picture her as a policewoman, though.
Well, she was more of a... collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities, and she helped us from time to time.
Bounty hunter. Independent bounty hunter. That's sick.
She was authorized to come with us, but couldn't act by herself.
Wait. This sounds like Sherlock or Psych. Any guys watch Psych? Great show.
She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And, I'm not gonna lie, she was one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread.
Yes, Psych is like Sherlock, but comedy.
And really well executed comedy too. Yeah, that's fair. I only know about Psych because a long time ago my bestie convinced me to watch it and we just binged the whole thing. It's one of those like cable TV comedy shows that also has like 7 seasons. A loaf of... Yep. Sounds like boss. She requested that the next loaf have sesame seeds. Something about it hitting harder. Psych does have a lot of pineapples. After the pilot, Psych the people who are working behind the scenes in Psych decide to start this running joke where every episode has a pineapple in it. And it's usually hidden. Some episodes they're just kind of like right out there with it, but there's always a pineapple in every episode. So her penchant for swinging bread loaves like swords is not just some weird habit? And how'd she end up with the police of all places? Her old league, the Glansram Fighters, was fighting against the NSFW. The NSFW. That's the name? The Okay. NSFW? I was there because I needed to ask the owner of the league a couple questions. But then a fight broke out. Many drunkards joined the fray not long after. I was going to start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she had already subdued the troublemakers. Yeah, apparently the NSFW or some kind of organization. I asked for help with the rest of the case. One thing led to another. Oh. I was afraid that she might have become involved as an alternative to jail time. Ah! Why? No, I'm serious. It was the NSFW. No, I don't deserve a bug. No bug. No bug. I was afraid that she might have become an alternative to jail time. Nah, she's not that kind of girl. So you came all the way here for a visit? I'm in the middle of some investigations, actually. I don't think the Neo-San Francisco Police Department has a say in whatever happens here. Nah, I'm not in the police anymore. I'm a simple private investigator. If you came all the way here on a case, you can't just be a simple private investigator. Fair enough. You wouldn't by any chance have heard of a group called the Swap Spiders, had you? Man. They whip out some great names off the cuff. First I hear that name. Sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try this sugar rush. Sure. Pizza with double cheese and we know this is what? Well, ask for a sugar rush. Yes. Here. Yeah, this is what I've heard about. Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill. Boss, you own a bar. Doctors don't diagnose themselves, Jill. I guess you're right. It's a bowl cut with thanks. Yes, it's bad. This haircut is bad. Actually, come to think of it, Dana has the Motoko Kusanagi cut. And a cowlick. Cowlicks are cute. I have a cowlick. IRL. It's too big for her head. Yeah, where does all this hair come from? What's stored in there, huh? Wait, is she? Calm down. You don't need to overdo it. We're not dating anymore. Oh. Oh. Guys, this is Dana's ex. Wait, she what? I was bored. She was lonely. We gave it a try. It didn't work. We broke up after less than a week.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Huh. What didn't work? She was too uptight. She was too Dana. Too Dana? On our first date, she got her head stuck in a bucket. Dinner became a night in a hardware store getting the thing off. Oh my god. Oh. To Dana. Yeah, I get it. Anyways. I haven't seen you in person in a long time, and you have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess. Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. You'll make a mess. Let's just go outside and drink Hassie. I came all the way here to drink Hassie. I have Hassie at home. Hey, this stuff is like caviar here thanks to the import rates. I'll take your offer then.
Surprised bowl cut wasn't the one getting their head stuck. Yeah, I wonder how much hair gel does she have to use to get that form staying in place.
Think she could like plug a sewer manhole or something? You go ahead while I grab some ice. Okay. A pleasure to meet you, Jill.
It's an implant helmet.
What? Please come again. Hey, boss. Yes? Lexi said something that got me thinking. The relationship? No, actually... You got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss? Cuteness knows no boundaries. Yes! Dana knows the way! Dana's Pam. Absolutely, as you should be. Right. Anyway, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog. She does? Yeah, when you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog. Gil is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dog. This will be fun. Just don't overdo it. Feeling lonely? That voice.
Oh! I never actually got a voice for her.
Hey, Joe. Long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously. It feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So, I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit.
Oh, she killed the TV.
Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here.
If I ignore her, she'll leave.
I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you.
Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts.
How'd she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray, or did you legally remove the Natalie?
Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen.
No, we're not killing Jill. Just because her last name is Stingray, she didn't choose to be named Stingray. Why is she glitching? Because Anna's not normal. Also, I mean, yeah, she's breaking the fourth wall. She's reading the text box.
Hard not to see them, actually.
Oh, kill the girl bothering you. Yeah, we gotta... Valor! There's a bit of a problem with that, but you guys might find out in a little bit.
Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR.
Wait, that was a thing back then?
No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me! Shit. That's good. I want I'm not serving you anything.
What? Why?
I think it's because you said to kill her. Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Hear that, guys? It's almost like she's maybe intangible in some way. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Anybody? Anybody? Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats, after all. It's uncannily right, not at all wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there, you okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Why are they just standing here staring at us? Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. Wait a minute. And you stay here! Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh god, I needed water. Hydration check! Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... whatever. Flawless service! Okay. Yeah, so... yeah. Do you, Who thinks they know what's going on with Anna? Because they've kind of already set the seeds for it. And it's kind of something that you can pick up on. I don't think they ever, like, really... Maybe at the very end they go over exactly what's going on with her. But... you know, you get enough hints up until now that kind of tell you what's going on. Seems to be a virus of some kind. Interesting. There's cats in heat outside.
I'd have blue balls if I still had any.
You already know? Well, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, Immortal. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yuri. Okay, hang on. Okay, what? Yuri? It's finally here! I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, based god. All boards report in. What are the boards? You idiot, nice, more stupid moe blobs. YY gets a new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Got a job, you stupid neat. God, here we go. Prepare for hot cocoa. Sit in comfy couch. Put on favorite Mega Christmas sweater. See snow falling outside. Turn on the heater. Get my glorious blanket. Watch Glorious YY. And fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. Wish I was comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the Yoru's for me. Danger you. Okay, so that's... nothing new there. Augmented Eye. Looks like we have a bunch of new articles. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. The members of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found in the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use the protesters as a shield and we have no option but to surrender, Love told the AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for a trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. That actually does sound something like something they would do. Parliament discusses anime influence. Oh wait, actually, what did for... Isn't she a game developer? She's many things. What? Anyway. Yes. Best Bus. Best Bus. I really like Dana. Dana's kind of like... I think Dana's like a self-insert character or something. And was somewhere in like the top 5 on the popularity poll. No surprise there. But I think I like her more than I did the first time I played this. Parliament discusses anime influence. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth. Trash! A representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer in anime out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing in so much money to the local market, Yama K, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during the phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. No, we're not. We're not voting for the guy that's gonna kill anime. No, don't you dare, Valor. Please, it's my lifeblood. Taylor the Brain, tired of name change requests. What? A couple weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains in the Sola Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how people ask Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. Oh, Brian the Brain. Ah, I get it. Yeah, no, don't kill me. I put together this cute, approachable anime form so that I could merge myself with this world and become acquainted with your customs. I'd have to put together an entirely new plan if anime was banned. I know people try to be funny, but I want to change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AE team. I like the name Taylor. And there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at their chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Taylor! The only thing worse than anime is humanity. God, guys. Taylor! Okay. So I know that we're probably not going to get to another, like, game break in, like, 15 minutes. And I might be getting a headache. So, I'm going to go ahead and put us on break time here. Ba-da-da-da. Thank you guys for being here up until now. I know we're calling the break a little bit early, but I need to give myself a little bit of rest and recuperate.
and I'm sure some of you guys probably need to do that too. So, we'll give it a little bit, and I will see you guys very soon. Catch you in a bit. Hey! Hey, you! Hey, yo! Hey, yo, everyone! Sorry it took so long. It was taking a little bit longer than I was hoping to recover from that headache, but I'm actually feeling a whole lot better, so that's good news. Hope you guys enjoyed your break, and I've got dinner here in front of me because I couldn't finish it, but you know, I guess I'll eat and stream. I don't know. Okay. What be din din? Stir fry. Just a big old mix of yummy things. Lots of veggies and tofu. I love tofu. Num nums. Okay. So Jill doesn't want anything today, at least I think. So screw it. Let's get back into it. Yes, it was stirred by a fry. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed in a New Year's party? No, I mean... never mind. Yeah, screw it. Holidays are for partying. Party on Christmas? Party on New Year's? I love parties. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client to his station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh, yeah. The kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. Note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take all of the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels very weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby. That's sweet. By the way, I looked it up because I was curious. We already screwed up Kira Mickey's ending. And like the moment where you could have made or broken your run to like whether or not you would get Kira's Mickey's ending is in day 2. So we'd have to restart the entire game to get back to that, and that's just not happening. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here, and relatively free. So, I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea, now that I think about it. And yeah, the worst part, I've never gotten Kira Mickey's ending. The last time that I did it, I missed... You're supposed to serve her the Mulan tea, and I missed the Mulan tea, and then I biffed it. Yes. I have yet to get Kira Mickey's ending. I know what it is. I think it's adorable. I think it's great, but I haven't gotten it because I suck. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. That was okay if you missed serving the tea the first time she visits. Apparently not. You have to like get all of the drinks right and serve the tea. which we screwed up a drink on the first day, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what we did, but we made a bad call, and that was it.
What? Why?
Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Sorry, I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. I'll eat my food later. Shame, because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful facing mistakes. I can't get Alma's ending. I think I've already... I don't know if we've, like, unlocked Alma's ending yet. I know we unlocked Dorothy's ending, because we served that piano woman at the right time. I think we might have missed Virgilio's ending. Don't know about the others. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear, or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of here if need to be. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. I don't remember what alternate reality even sounds like. I just remember that I liked it so much I've heard it twice. I think we've all done that before. And yeah, it's better than a lifetime of regret. Where's like? Oh yeah. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one. 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. When was this? Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yup. You haven't opened it. Why not open it with Gabby? You're the one you're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Oh, Stella. Happy holidays. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. Dana reminds you of me? That's a first. I expected you would say that about Jill, to be honest. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit and at the last time the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year.
I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Yeah, you're right. You guys pick, not me. Thank you. Being called wise is quite a nice compliment. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Did I? Huh. We ignored an impulse. Cobalt velvet. Cobalt velvet. Cute Celebush. Still is so cute. Cobalt velvet. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? Oh my god, she used to be like a high school delinquent. There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her as a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Are they like explaining that Say's autistic? Or ADHD? Or neurodivergent in some way? Kinda sounds like it. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Who came? Oh, not Gabby. Just thinking a lot about Gabby. Oh, do I have a message? Maybe I'm the one getting distracted, not too. Alright. Cold and sweet. That's where we were, right? Something's gotta have ice in it. There we go. And it's blended.
I didn't do rocks. And blended.
Moonblast. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know? Now that you mention it. You know, back when Say reappeared, it seems that she came here first. Oh yeah, she told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos. She did tell you we had a talk at the back of the bar? You did? Well, it's nothing that important, but she was devastated, you know? She was afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard. Not only after seeing her covered in bandages, but also seeing her so cheerful before. I guess I should be the one thanking you then. You what? When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit. I did? I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire not to worry me weighed out on her. It has happened before. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with. Thanks. Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure. Uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk with people. You finally came. Welcome. If you tried to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you.
That's kind of real. I've lived in some major cities that kind of like the lower and middle class parts of some of these locations. There's a sense of camaraderie between people that, like, even though you've never met this person in your life, you understand that they're living the same kind of struggles that they are, and it's just easier to feel connected and to like actually reach out to connect should the need arise. Not that things aren't nice here, though. They're there. Though. Oops. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that two. But I just want one. I'm asking one for me, adding one to your order. Oh, that. Right. Bubbly beers. 2 beers. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. I'm in a mood. Say's pretty great. I mean, I love all the characters in this game, but Say has been a fan favorite for very good reasons. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Yes, Say's just like a cute ADHD introvert. It's really sweet. Why do they call you Say when they just call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. And don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well,
There were fireworks, and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it.
That's messy.
She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared.
Well, I'm out. Oh, yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come.
Sure, it's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful!
Please come again.
I need water. Oh god.
You want to come too? Ah. I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party?
Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare.
Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the amount of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think?
Yeah.
Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy. Classy? Classy. I'm doubting everything now.
Oh, man. I guess we could get anything classy. But I'm like, what if there's something else?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I swear it'll be fine. It'll probably be fine. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th.
Really?
There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow got into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. That's fucking so wholesome, guys. Stella just deep down thinks she's Santa. You better believe she never completely let go of that. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, oh. Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Welcome, Cyber Cat Girl Santa. Fuck yeah. I'm about it. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Do we go for another beer? No, we need money. I'm gonna give you a Cobalt Velvet. Just mutter about how I wish it was a beer. Carbonated? Kinda.
Bubbly. Yes. I guess it's not carbonated, it's just bubbly. You know, like the seltzer brand that actually I was just drinking a moment ago. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill. Want to know how Stella got her eye? Huh? I feel you shouldn't tell me that. She told my story. She told you my story. I mean, she likes you enough. It's fine. You remember when I told you one white knight saved me from another? Well, it's about the other one. Apparently he was running away after doing something. Dunno. We were at the park and he held us hostage. At one point, they tried to approach and he just... He gouged Stella's eye out. I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. There was pain in places I didn't know I could feel pain. From time to time, I still relive that day. The kick in my torso, Stella's screams, it's chilling. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick, when I felt like I was being lifted. The white knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another white knight's shoulder. He took his helmet off and put it on an anguished Stella. I passed out, and when I came to, I was in a hospital. Apparently, the kick ruptured a couple organs and I was put in emergency care. I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wake up. Damn. Just... damn. What made you bring this up? I bring this up because that guy that was here last time I came, I think he's the one that saved us. You hear that, guys? You hear that? If you're blanking on who she might be talking about, just remember who we met during the beginning of this stream. Someone that said that Say and Stella seemed awfully familiar. No fucking way. Virgilio? Really? What made you think that? The White Knights are like the, they're like the fucking super cyber cops that used to run the town, and then eventually got completely disbanded after a bunch of corruption with their internal affairs came loose. Sure, more pounds and years, but I'm pretty sure it's him. There's something about his face that I just can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know how? Do you know the Steampunk Museum? Ask for Virgilio there. Gotcha. Well, I'm done for the day. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Jill. Gil. Yeah, private police. Like a private security force. Cause yeah, cause Glitch City is like a weird, not quite governmental state. It's kind of like a corporate center, which means that it doesn't have like an actual active police force. It just had a private, like a really big private security company, which was the White Knights. Yeah. The thing that they're saying is that like the White Knights have been, many of them have been like really obviously corrupt for pretty much the whole lifespan of the organization. But there have been like really, there have been true believers
in the organization as well the whole time, which is why we have people like Say who would do the job and really love the job and like actively want to protect people. I wonder if I left food for 4. But no. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Honey. You want something? Usual, I guess. Usual. Oh, I bet Jill would have had some commentary on like what to actually get her. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yes, Bear. Is there something you would like to tell us? Here. This is nice. Nice. Ice. Ice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know what you see is an actual thing? Oh god, that's too real. Oh god, I get these dissociative episodes sometimes, and I'm just like, I get completely lost for a whole day wondering not if I'm even in reality. How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy, so you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? Solip what? I got that first try, by the way. Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See? That's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solace. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, my English skills are quite good. Well, solace means alone, and ipse means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make any sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really here? It is. Yeah, please stop tapping it. Hold on. Just making sure. Wait. I'm like supposed to serve her a drink? What? Game, what do you want from me right now? What? Another piano woman? I'm confused. Why is the game throwing so many heavy hitters at me? I know it's like the end of the visual novel, but yeah, whatever. Also, hey, Valor, don't be mean to Dorothy. It's gotta be one of these. It's gotta be something sweet, and cute, and girly. Because that's what it always is with her. Blue fairy for a pink fairy? Yeah, I was thinking blue fairy. I'm gonna go with blue fairy. Oh wait, it was blue fairy for a pink pixie. Hey, you know, Valor, sometimes people can be a little dumb, and that's okay. You don't need to call them out of it. Stop tapping them. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this into your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. Oh, I was just saying some people can be a little dumb, and you don't need to shame them for it, Valor. We all have some things that make us a little dumb. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real and I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if it's just some computer thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Huh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in a computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis. That uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. Yeah, she should pick up a hobby. I get the sense that she probably doesn't do a whole lot in her free time. Other than maybe socializes? I don't know. I wish to know more of the inner life of Dorothy. The Last Rain in the World. One of my favorites. At one point, I cried with the book, and I realized I was crying over fake things. A story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. Heh. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Ah! Whew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana Zane. Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I don't remember this guy's voice. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it to her. I'll get it for her. Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Oh. Hey, honey. Hmm? The big package had a big wiener inside. Damn it, that got a genuine laugh out of me. Oh, your boss do with such a thing. I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Honey. Oh, this porker. Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop! Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? Oh my god.
god, stop, Dorothy. I do. Seriously, Jill? She's the making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know that if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down.
Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name?
I'm Mario.
Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink.
He might have another delivery, you know? This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you?
I'm fine.
I'm getting a little tired of being distracted. We've got like 3 days in a row with it, and I'm sick of it. Sick of it!
You know, he said it was his last delivery. If it's his last delivery, you know what we can do? Yeah. Here. Thanks. Hey,
Call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount.
Yeah, Dorothy. Why'd you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way.
What way? Lilim?
I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but...
Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you.
Thanking me?
Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot.
It's easier than you think.
That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. Aww. I'm more calm than when I entered.
Glad to help, I guess.
Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener.
Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. Don't mean it for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? I spend all my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is, nobody's faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anybody. Oh. That's the first, unrealistic piece of lore that I think I've seen here. Sorry, I'm having a bite of my food. Do you want anything else? I'll have a Piano Man. Alright. Sing us a song, you're a piano man. I had to do it eventually. Nope, not 3, you idiot. Piano Man. Here.
Yeah, this is nice. Hey, you do an item?
What are you trying to say with that laughter, Gil?
No, we're not. What's wrong with you? Huh? You work with this hunk of a man, you don't feel even the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with this smell so close to you? Ever heard of the expression, his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry? Because his past...
What? 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 Hello? Can you hear me? First time I've ever seen that happen. What the crap? Hi. Yes, I was agreeing with Jazzy. I think it's cool that there's that habit with Japanese biker gangs where some of them just like don't do anything bad. They just kind of like hang out. There's something weirdly wholesome about that. Like a group of perfectly harmless people being menacing. God, what is with stream today? Alive? Alive? Yes. Some people are alive. I'm live. Looks like we're having... It's not your fault this time. I don't know, Star. Is it your fault? Could it be your fault? Looks like we're having like another throttling episode too, so that's nice. You being good? Are you being good? Are you sure? How do I know I can trust you? I've got 30 minutes left in the stream, and, you know... Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'll believe you. And weirdly enough, the ad buffer is just, like, broken now. Oh, and getting throttled again. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Hello? I was on a roll too. I was like, going. Well, might only be one person in here, but I'm gonna keep it up. Or will I? I don't know. Okay. Alright, you and me, Star. You don't have to marry him, just push him into a closet and... Oh my god! It's just like what Alma said earlier, about pushing him into a closet. Oh, hey Immortal. Glad you're still here. Glad the server stuff isn't messing with you too bad. Looks like we're still getting... Okay. It might be stabilizing. People on mobile not being able to... not interested. You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out! Please come again. Ah, Gil. You heartbreaking fuckboy. Back. Did anything happen?
I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey!
They brought you a package.
Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Wow, what yeah, the stream actually just restarted again. I love that Dana is just out of excuses. Have some pocket money, I'm out of excuses. Oh, Dana. So sweet. Giving out bonuses for no good reason. Alright. That's nifty. Twitch must have IBS because it can't stop shitting the bed. Seriously! This is unbelievable. My connection is fine. I went 240p? Oh, God. Oh, God. Dana is a good boss. I like Dana. Welcome back! Just horrible connection issues abound. Don't know why, but they happened. Because Twitch the service hates us, I guess. Twitch is having issues. Yeah. Yep. Okay, rent is due on the 30th. We have 2 days. I'm sorry, we have 2 days to make $4,300. And Jill wants a fucking Maneki Neko. Oh. Guys, we might get kicked out of the house. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. $10,000. I mean, we made like 3K the last time, didn't we? I just straight up didn't even... Hey, Turkey, how's it going? You arrived at like the perfect time, apparently, because we had a bunch of connection issues that just cleared up. Horrible. Good to hear. Excellent. Wonderful. Not really, but, you know, don't know what else to say. Sorry to hear that. We're currently struggling a little bit. We've been distracted 3 times in a row. I'm okay. I've got a headache that's just like been on and off. But been vibing, had a nice time. Was doing great up until the stream crashed, but you know, enjoying well enough. Wiener. Hey, there's a Danger You board about Valhalla. Is that bar called Valhalla? Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Nori's taking over, huh? Everyone is neat just like me. Anyway, this place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? I never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Now I just heard from the distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're just going in there to chat. I just want a place to chill with people who can smoke there. Is there any bar in the BTC where you can smoke? Bummer. Well, seems like I'm going next week there. Sounds good enough for me. Weird.
I don't think Jill's full of herself. Do you guys think Jill is full of herself? I think Jill is like fine. I think she's really smart, and like she doesn't hide it. She just is smart, and she's kind of stoic. But I don't think I would see that and go like, oh yeah, what a pompous bitch. Okay, we're doing a save here. Right? We're doing a save here because I'm buying the cat. Okay? We made about 3K last time. We can sell expensive drinks. Might be okay. Two days. At least I think she has 2 days. Client thinks she's cool and doesn't want to admit it, so it seems like she's rubbing in their face. Interesting. That's kind of an idea. Your head cannon, yes. Okay, I hope buying that cat wasn't a mistake. It's cute though, look at it. Got a broken paw, my nicky nickel. Augmented eye. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Okay. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks of developing its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Thanks, Alma! Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised.
Wanna marry me?
Can't marry your own son. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford the related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. Alma is good spy, GF. Also, does anybody want to get virtual married? I mean, not necessarily to me, but like in general. Or I don't know, maybe to me. If you're lucky. Damn it, my voice cracked when I tried to... Whatever. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. The voice crack makes it better? I feel like that ruined the whole thing. Thanks, I guess. My poor Riz. My Riz is just scattered all over the floor. YIIK, the final remaster, leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's YIIK, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remaster. Full chart, including lifetime sales: YIK, the final remaster, 3.5 mil. Hatsune Miku Remaster, 1.5 mil. Sting's Face, 950k.
Water Pro Wrestling G, and dang it, Round Paul. What? This is the third final this year, yeah. Tis Riz. Got that Tis and Riz. Or do I? Have you got that Tis and Riz? Are you a real Rizzler yourself? You stand Round Paul? Okay. Ads are starting. That sucks. Hell no, I got no Riz. Good evening. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Oh. And then he activates his optic camo. Anyway, let's start. Here he goes. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah! The guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. Yeah, this guy. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it in whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now, get me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast from the guy who would come back twice. Can we make this big? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. We can't. That sucks. Anyway. Oh, what? What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. I love this song. And for those of you who don't know, there's actually a vocal version of this song because there's an official voice actor for Kira Miki. Only character that has one. Mars Blast. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. That was cute. Please sing more. That wasn't singing. That doesn't count as singing. That's not just no. I wasn't singing. I was humming a lot. Shut up! No. I haven't sung in front of anybody enough. We already talked about this. I wasn't. Damn it. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I could fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking.
Okay, let's try the suplex thing.
Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Yeah, let's do it. Right now.
Ooh, I think we can make this big. Rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5. Suplex! Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr.
Call me Jamie. And you are?
I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at, Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge?
I did, actually.
Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, why go through the whole thing? Rejection. Need to hide something? Oh, why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something?
The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity.
I see. How does the expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch. What are you having, Jamie?
This is a gut punch.
Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those.
Sure.
Let's give him a gut punch. Well, we gotta make it big. We gotta make everything big. Everything's gotta be big. Doesn't matter what it is. It has to be big. All big. Boom. Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though.
I had a couple extra in his, actually.
So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie?
Inside, like all other maintenance systems. They can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweighs the cons.
And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time?
Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries.
I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave.
Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again. Don't count on it. You've said that twice. Shut up.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day.
Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side in people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Water time! Time for the fan favorite. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too.
Bad touch for Alma. What kind of drink was that? Yes, classy. I love that it's classy. Oh.
Bad touch. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor.
Kelsey is charged. So, what put you in a good mood?
Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only did she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it all up, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being.
So she really messed it up, huh?
When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump into a highway. So Eva comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple."
Fuck! That is dark.
I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now.
You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you?
She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that, I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house, and I wanted to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that I finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached the breaking point. I felt betrayed.
And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? 40?
Hey! It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather...
40? How old are you, Alma?
The Diana who said all these things many years ago is the same Diana I know today.
How so?
She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen.
I guess, but like, Jill's 25. Or 26? I don't know.
So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you?
Everything's fine, aside from this note.
A note?
Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead dead ex's sister?
Yeah?
I got this note from her.
Let's see. Wow. She must really feel bad about the whole thing.
As do I.
So, what's the problem then?
The same fear that drove me away from... Yeah, their sister's that old. She's an anime woman with long hair and glasses. She could be 18 already. Fuck, you're so right. The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place.
Right. Give me a Brantini, will you? It's a little story I want to tell you.
Right. Brantini. All right. Sweet, we can make big. Aged and mixed. Boom. Brantini.
Here.
This is the thing.
Let's start.
Boo! Oh, hell no.
This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon, it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried but sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Mwah. Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see.
Anna is, I guess, pretending to be Jill's intrusive thoughts. Alright, enough.
Enough? Shit. Peace out.
I mean, I know the girl is you, and I know the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point.
Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it.
Yeah, you're right.
My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer?
Right. Big beer! Big beer! Big beer! Big beer. Big beer! Oh god.
Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along?
Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenora introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too.
I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl a chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested.
Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you.
Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. Ah! You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Man! Look at that, right at... Oh god, what's happening to my eyes? Okay. Something is wrong with my face. We're not overwriting that save. That is gonna have to be it for the night. Thank you guys so very much for being here up until now. I hope you guys had a really nice time. I certainly did too. Feels like we're definitely kind of like getting into the wrapping up stage of Valhalla, and it feels nice. And I think I have a feeling that probably the next Monday is going to be the last one for Valhalla anyway. So that's really exciting. We're going to be able to move on to the next thing and see like the little ending to this wonderful story. Hopefully we don't get evicted. Hopefully. Really regretting buying that cat. But you know, we do what we can. So, hey, have a fantastic night, everyone. Be good to yourselves and to others until I see you next. And I hope you have a fantastic night. And be well. Ciao, ciao.